Error code 88 on Maytag Neptune dryers indicates a stuck or frozen display, usually due to a control board malfunction. This prevents user input and is not a sensor error, but a control interface glitch. The control board integrates microprocessors that manage cycles, and failure often stems from solder joint corrosion or thermal stress. Maytag no longer provides official support for these older models, so troubleshooting often relies on DIY methods or third-party repairs. Humidity and aging electronics can exacerbate this issue. Before deeper troubleshooting, try a simple reset. Unplug the dryer from the power outlet for 5 to 10 minutes. This allows the capacitors to discharge. Then plug it back in. Immediately try holding down both the start and cancel buttons simultaneously for 3 to 5 seconds. This may reset the display. The control board is the brain of the Maytag Neptune dryer, managing all the cycles and operations. It coordinates the timing, temperature, and functions of the machine. Error 88 often originates from issues within the control board itself. Common problems include corroded solder joints, which can interrupt electrical connections. Thermal stress from repeated heating and cooling can cause components to fail over time. Capacitor failures are another frequent cause, as capacitors can degrade and fail to store charge properly. For advanced diagnostics, use a multimeter to test continuity on the board. This checks if electrical paths are intact. If the basic reset doesn't resolve error 88, the control board is likely the culprit and may need replacement. Replacing the control board can be a cost-effective fix for error code 88 on Maytag Neptune dryers. New control boards typically cost between $150 and $300, making this a more affordable option compared to buying a new dryer. However, sourcing the correct control board for your specific Neptune model can be challenging due to the age of these dryers and limited availability of parts. Safety is crucial during any repair. Always unplug the dryer from the power source before servicing to avoid the risk of electric shock. For step-by-step guidance, look for online tutorials on platforms like YouTube. Channels such as Fix It Home offer detailed videos showing how to replace the control board on Maytag Neptune dryers. Finally, when purchasing a replacement control board, ensure you get the exact part number for your Neptune dryer model to guarantee compatibility and proper function. Safety is paramount when dealing with appliance repairs. Always unplug the dryer before any repair attempt to avoid electric shock hazards. Avoid using the dryer with error code 88 unresolved, as it can lead to overheating and potential fire hazards. Although error code 88 wasn't directly part of Maytag Neptune recalls for fire risks, unresolved display faults can be a precursor to other breakdowns. Moisture is a significant trigger for error code 88, especially in coastal regions. If you suspect moisture, unplug the dryer and try drying the control board with a hairdryer on a low setting. This may temporarily resolve the issue. Ensure the dryer is placed in a well-ventilated area to minimize humidity exposure. Experts from appliance repair associations estimate that error 88 accounts for 15 to 20% of Maytag Neptune dryer service calls. This makes it a common issue that technicians encounter regularly. When it comes to costs, repairing the control board typically averages around $250. This is often more economical than replacing the entire dryer, which can cost $800 or more. However, you should factor in the age of your dryer. If the unit is very old, it may not be worth repairing due to the risk of future breakdowns and the availability of parts. Appliance repairs are evolving towards smart technology. Modern dryers now feature app-based diagnostics that can identify issues remotely, reducing the need for physical error codes like those on older Neptune models. For Maytag Neptune owners, the trend is shifting to a repair or retire decision. With units over 15 years old making up 60% of reported issues, parts scarcity is becoming a major problem, potentially leading to a 40% drop in viable Neptune units by 2028. Consider the long-term viability of your Neptune dryer. Given its age over 15 years, increasingly scarce replacement parts, and rising repair costs averaging $250, it may be time to evaluate if continued maintenance is worthwhile. New appliances are much more energy efficient than older Neptune models. Modern dryers achieve higher efficiency ratings from A+++ down to D, helping you save on energy costs while reducing environmental impact. The market shift shows a 25% preference for these efficient models by 2026.